All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just sitting around chilling. Had a little bit of too much YouTube. I had to take a break from it. A lot of anger out there, aggression, a lot of broken hearts. A lot of people being led on wild goose chases, promising of change and healing. It's unreal. The whole Kohlberger thing has caused everybody to go into a complete meltdown. Now, I gotta regain my composure here and just chill for a minute. Hopefully, you can hear this video. Oh, what do I see? I see a lot of people lonely. That's just my opinion, right? That's just my opinion. And it makes sense. They don't have nobody to share their life with. And what are we left with? YouTube. And YouTube is probably worse than Pornhub. Oh my God, it's shocking, but I think so. YouTube, well, we all get rejected. This thing, whatever they're talking about, Pornhub or whatever, you don't get rejected, right? I don't know. It's a psychological uh, thing, right? I don't know. Who knows? But you know what? To each their own, right? Who am I to throw the first stone? I'm not going to throw any first stone in it. It's one thing to say something, but throwing a stone at them, I'll pass on that. And you know what? We're humans and on Earth, and it's perfect. And what we're dealing with is a bunch of people that think they're above everybody else, and they're gods. And what they say goes, and that's the law. That's it. And they come down on you heavier than a ton of bricks. And they I don't know, what do I see? I don't know. They build you up, then they tear you down. They build you up, then they tear you down. A dream of something, right? The American pie, right? Everybody grew up being told, get your piece of American pie, right? Work for a living, get your, I don't know. It's pretty, it's pretty. I think they've taken it to a whole nother level with it. I wish people would just chill out. It's so uptight. You can't say nothing. You can't joke. You can't be intimate with anybody, whether you're a man or a woman or a relationship. You can't be intimate with anybody. You can't be naughty but nice, right? They look down on that. It's just it's crazy, and I do believe in my studies that I've been seeing on YouTube for many years. I've been on YouTube a long time, probably about 12 years, 11, 13, something around there. A lot of years. And I'm seeing people that they want affection, but then somebody says something ill, sick, and then they they feel bad, and then they go ahead and tell these people, oh well, that's just crazy, when 5 minutes before that they agreed with you or were flirting with you, whatever. We're even seeing conversation, opinions on cases. When you voice your opinion in cases, these people, well, you're crazy, or well, you might be right, but then it's just it's become too much for me. Everybody has the right to voice their opinion. I mean, if you're going to be a child about it and fall on the floor and start stomping your feet, then yeah, there's a problem there. But if you're an adult, then you can handle someone's opinion and move on and overcome it and keep going forward. But the sun is about ready to go down. I needed a break from YouTube and all the curses and death magic and sickness and uh, things they've been doing to us is just flabbergasting. It's just I can't believe. If I would have did something like that to somebody, I'd be in prison. Any human being that did what these people did to us, and me, if they were human, they'd be in prison. I wonder if was that P Diddy on the run? Did he get out of jail or something? They're saying. I seen a video earlier when they showed a car on the run, but underneath it said P Diddy's verdict or whatever. I don't know. I'm chilling. It's a beautiful night out. The sun's going down. A lot of people are praying for things and they're not seeing anything out of it. And they're losing hope. Well, keep faith, right? If you're gonna whatever you do, don't turn towards the dark side. And I don't mean you're a human being, right? You have emotions, you have feelings. God would not have created us with emotions, feelings, or sexual parts, or a heart, or emotions. That's what God created. Why? Because that's what God was. We're mirror images of Him, right? That's He was all these things: affectionate, loving, caring, disciplined, uh, but probably didn't kill. I mean, you have to ask yourself: was God a killer? You know, why didn't He kill the devil? Right? And then I found out later on that, well, He gives people a choice. Ooh, did you guys see that fly across the screen there? That was unreal. So I don't know. Believe in God. You're not going to get your wishes. You're not going to get your your money, your anointings, whatever. Keep going. Don't curse God. Um, God's a very busy person, and keep praying. And I usually pray for everyone to be healed, and demons cast out of them in Jesus' name. Um, that's all we can do. Right? If it's demonic, cast it out or bind it, Lord. Right? I can't do that. I'm human. I don't know no witchery, sorcery, or magic or anything. That ain't my job. My job is to, you know, turn people towards God. The Word. What is the Word? God. So I can see how we're all going through our own trials and tribulations. Very crazy, if you ask me. But it's something we got to deal with if that's what you believe in. Some people think everyone's crazy that believes in God or the devil, and they have the right to believe in that too. Right? Everybody's suffering. We all are. Everyone. Everyone. Some not by their own hands. lot of these people are being trespassed on demonically or whatever, or cursed or spelled. Keep praying to God. And don't turn towards that. I think that's what the problem is people are like, well, oh my God, they cursed me. Well, how do you do it? And then they start dabbling in that magic stuff to curse people back, or they pay people to do it. I caught a couple people that were cursing me. Uh, you know, yeah, and all they need is a photo or something, right? Just a name or whatever. But I mean, it's crazy that people would be so mad or do some stoop so low to steal someone's whole world. And what we found out is some of these people, they were from school, from high school, right? People that couldn't let stuff go, and it was baby crap and childish, the stuff they were mad about, but they couldn't let it go, right? Some 50, 60, 70 years ago, or whatever. That's crazy. That's called holding a grudge. I think a little bit too far, though. Some of them grudges were childish. Well, but I can tell you this much. In my studies and other people's studies, America is suffering. The children are suffering. Why are we lagging in relationships, and why are the rapes so high? Uh, why is the world gone crazy? And I think it's because there's such a division between single people, so embarrassed either the way they look or the way we act or the things we do, that these people don't get out uh, into the world, and and they're not, their whole world has never been communicating with somebody on an adult level. They've grown up in a world of computers, and that's all they know is computers. How to have a relationship with someone over the computer, and if they hurt somebody's feelings, well, that's okay because they have no idea who that person is because it's just somebody on a computer, and that's the way they think. You know, and there's Elon and them are right. There's such a great divide between us straight men and women because women hold such high standards that the men we got left in the United States ain't high standard people. They're working Joes. They live a life. They either party, they don't party, they buy things, they don't. Single men buy things they don't need. Why? Because we're bored. Right? We don't have a woman to spend any money on or to uh, spend time with. So what do? You spend time with your friends and you buy stuff and you're out doing things, partying, whatever. Uh, Trying to find love, but it's so crazy and awkward. And a lot of us don't look the way we did, whether it was uh, accidents or some of these people drugs or whatever. Yeah, it's such a big divide uh, between male and female. Pretty crazy if you ask me, but do I believe it? Yeah. I think that's why there's the dating sites are so big because of course you're taking a risk because there's also crazies on the dating sites. But, you know, depending on the area you live and the life you live, maybe these people just do the dating site to uh, talk to somebody or whatever. And it's pretty crazy though. But YouTube is a good thing. It'll let you voice your opinion. You don't need an audience. It's like doing a news show. It's like doing a skit. There's no audience. It's just you and a camera. And sometimes there's a camera guy or somebody. And you do your whole skit or your whole show, and there ain't nobody there. Or even talk shows uh, sometimes don't have people there, right? All the applause and laughter are filled in. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes they have screenshots of other audiences, and they show that, right, when they pan the camera over, all edited in and everything. Yeah, sure, I would believe it. I don't know. If you even talk or voice your opinion today, you're looked down on. Everything, well, you said something is stupid. You did this, you do that. Well, these people want to do nothing but think they're above us. And now they found out that they're below us. And they're very controlling, these people. They're very controlling. They want everything, but they give you nothing. Right? Pretty crazy. So, what do I believe out of all this? Well, I guess this magic stuff is real. At least people are paying big money to have spells and curses put on people. So what do you do now, being that you're in charge of a government or whatever? Well, now you got to charge people with this stuff. That's probably what our main problem is within our own country is this spell stuff and witchery and sorcery. Death spells that kill people and everything. That's murder. That's murder. These people are like, you can't do nothing to me because it's not real. Then why are you practicing it? Why are you taking money from people? And these people are coming up dead. If it ain't real, then someone's poisoning them. And you spirit people aren't spirit people at all. You're hitmen. And that's why you took the money and put a spell on them. Either the spell works or you're hiring hitmen. Either way, them people are dead. So either way, you're still accountable for it, spirit people. Now, let's take a time out for silence. No, like I said, I got a couple people that are, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Either somebody's controlling my channel, hacking it, stealing my views, subs, whatever, shadow banning me, whatever they're doing. They're making money off of me, right? They're blocking the truth. Some of them are probably trying to kill me. And it's just ridiculous that the government was warned and they failed to do anything. And that's probably what led people to take things into their own hands and bad things happen. And then the proof, the government's like, well, you can't do that. And then the patriots came along and said, well, here's the evidence that they did everything right. They called the police, they called everybody, FBI, Homeland, they called everybody. And no one came and helped. Well, here's a list that of names that were on a don't show up if called by the police. Here's a list of numerous politicians and everything that were on a no call list, or put people on a no call list. And numerous things that they found out. It was shocking. And a lot of people died. A lot of people suffered. And then to go ahead and refuse them uh, proper health care and getting their lab work all mixed up and trying to cover up an outbreak and all that. That was horrible too. And that's what these people will do, right? These people have so much money, if they want to wipe out a whole population, they pay people to do it. They pay YouTubers to attack us. They pay YouTubers to curse us. They pay YouTubers to tell us we're crazy. They do all kinds of stuff. Um, They try and lure you to your death. They use your photo to lure other ones. I don't know. I think it's just unreal, Lord, that these people they do this and they never get any repercussions. None. None. It's sad to say, Lord, God, Heavenly Father, that these people are rewarded on earth to kill, rape, and pillage and steal and cover up things. And why do they do that? Is because they think on earth they are to do whatever because they're under the devil's power and rule. And when they die, uh, they're going to go to heaven anyways because that's what the good book says. In the end, everyone goes to heaven. So that just gives them more fuel to go out and do bad things. It's just mental illness, Lord, that has gone crazy. And of course, the devil has a hand in that. So yeah, they they just keep going, and eventually it'll kill the whole humanity. They'll just kill each other, keep going, and just our worst enemy is human. That's our worst enemy on earth. Are humans, ourselves, and some not ourselves, but just humans in general, who I don't know become gods, I guess. Who become gods or think they're gods or whatever. You I'm just a human. I'm on earth. I'm a sinner, but my sins are baby crap compared to these other people, right? And that's what they love to do is they love to take our baby crap sin and try and make it seem as much as the sins that they've been doing, raping and pillaging, killing and torturing and hacking people's computers, stealing photos, going crazy. You as an adult, single, uh, might look at a beautiful woman in a magazine or whatever, and yeah, it's a sin, but ask the Lord for forgiveness, and I'm sure it's better than what these people have been doing, driving around in vans and camper trucks and stuff, kidnapping women and men and doing sick stuff to them. I mean, that's just sick. Now, I got somebody in here who is Miss Debbie Fox. Hello, Miss Debbie Fox. How you doing tonight? Debbie Fox says, you are. I don't know. I'm what? I don't know. She never finishes her sentences. What am I now? I don't know. I needed a break from YouTube, Debbie. You're all infatuated. Good. It's raining so hard. Well, let it rain. Let it rain. Thunder and lightning. That's good. Need a good thunderstorm. I think we got one coming in a couple days. I think. Or here in a week, I think it's supposed to rain. 3 or 4 days. Nothing wrong with a good thunderstorm. I think the Lord's sending you a sign down there. The lightning and the thunder. Well, we're just sitting here talking, Miss Fox. I mean, I know you're a busy woman. Married and got a whole life. Children and laundry and everything to do. You've been a real nice mom and everything. I'm just talking to the world, Debbie. Voicing my opinion on the world and what's going on. But why is there such a big gap? How come we're not having children? How come our couple ratio to single is way out? There's more single people now than there are couples, pretty much. That's the problem. Nobody's hooking up anymore. And those that can have kids, they're not. They're single. They're at home playing games or video games. I don't know. They're 30, 40 year old. There's nothing wrong with playing video games. They actually keep your brain functional. They're very good for eye hand coordination and stuff. But that's all they do. Right? They go to work, come home, play games all day. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that's why our population now is, they're saying we don't have enough kids. We're turning out to be like China or Japan or whatever. We just don't have enough kids to support the older people or whatever, or to support the country. I imagine that's probably why they're bringing so many people over, or letting people in, maybe. Well, what's your opinion, Debbie? Really? Well, that's crazy. I agree 100% with you. No, you're using your telepathic powers right now. I can feel it. My kids don't want kids to bring in this world. You see, that's the problem. That's the problem right there, Miss Fox, is we don't have enough kids. But your kids can't anyways. So I understand what you're saying. You're a little Debbie Fox a Fox. Foxtrot, Debbie. I understand what you're saying. I feel for you. Yes, your girls can. I think I'm gonna make some herbal tea. Very peaceful night. I think we had some people move out in that apartment across the way, Debbie, where we've been seeing the signs on the roof over there. I think they moved out. I think they were so scared. I'm telling you, I think something's going in on that side, Deb. Something completely. I think maybe somebody that lived there did something very bad, and that and it's every time it's on the roof, it's on. Excuse me. Ah, I wonder who's going to move in there next. Wonder if it'll be a woman or a man. Wonder how long they'll last in that apartment. It's almost that apartment has become like 1408, which was a movie with John Cusack. Remember that haunted room that he went to? I think that apartment is becoming that, Deborah. They too scared? I don't know. I think they moved out. I've seen a bunch of vehicles there today, loading everything up. I don't know. Maybe that place is just maybe something's going on over on that side. It's just it's just too much. It's too I don't know, in Jesus' name. I mean, this is something darker than just something else. Who knows? I don't know. It's scary. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'll be filming it though. There's not enough, you know. I don't know. I'm confused about it. I'm not sure. Either it was a sign from God that it's some kind of a ring or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's a ring that they tried to marry me to somebody, to some kind of a demonic thing. Debbie, is it possible for these people to try and marry you to some kind of a demonic thing? I got to take a bathroom break and grab my tea. No, I had to go to the bathroom. Number one, pooping out the demons. Nah, I don't. I don't know what's going on. It's pretty crazy though, and I don't want to go on like this anymore. I need something. I need something stable or something, right? Something. The only thing stable right now is God, really. You know, and a lot of people don't believe it, but it is a problem in America. People don't want to deal with relationships, right? They don't want to come to terms that they're not 18 anymore. They don't, and they would rather choose to be on a dating site where there's no real emotions. There's just, whatever. I don't know. It's kind of, crazy. Uh, and I can tell you what, that might be leading to all the bad things that are happening in our country and other countries with high rates of rape and because these guys just go out and do whatever to these women. It's like the toy box killer or whatever it is. That's pretty crazy. Debbie, did you get that video I sent of you on that guy, of him talking and everything? That was pretty crazy, right? That was pretty dang crazy. Heck, these people stole my identification, my everything, my my I my whole world. People running around with it and everything, my face, my soul, my money, everything. And I know the world thinks it's pretty funny, and they're like, "Ha, you're so stupid. They stole everything from you." But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. And being that I've been watching some of these people, uh, and a lot of YouTube and social media, and people interfering, communicating with each other and yada yada yada. What do I see? There's a great divide there. There's a great divide, and that's probably why, like I said, these people are turning to other things or paying for sex or mail ordered brides and stuff like that. It makes sense to me. It's just, you know, it's just, and plus, there's probably not that many single women. There's probably more men than single women in America. And it's crazy. And, and then you got all these people sleeping around with, one woman ain't enough. They got to have 20. So that makes sense. But what's crazy is you can't even talk about this stuff to people. They can't either function or they can't they can't process it in their brain that there's a serious problem in the world. And some of these people are being forced into things that they don't want to do just to be accepted. And that's probably a big thing too in America. That's uh, a downfall for us. Pooping out the demons. No, I'm not pooping. Not yet. I'm having a nice cup of herbal tea with some cinnamon in it. Put some cinnamon powder in it. somebody trespassing on me or cursing me or whatever has got high blood sugar or whatever, low blood sugar. I don't know, they eat a lot of sugar. And then to find out, watching some of this stuff, that their own family members are killing these kids, or their own family members are doing bad things to them and ripping them up and I mean, it's just crazy. Love thy brother, right? But we're seeing these people kill each other and their family members. That's crazy. That's why I always walk away when it gets that bad. Walk away, no matter what anyone says. It's better than flipping out and doing something bad, right? Walk away from it. In Jesus' name, amen. We're danged if we do, danged if we don't. My kids are all of this headache and kids getting hurt and sold and all this bad stuff they don't want. The headaches, I don't want the headaches from the thing either. I hear what you're saying. This is crazy. My God, what is that outside? You see it? Look like a mosquito. And now, folks, with all this rain we be getting, right? Now, with all this rain we be getting, make sure you stay in at night because these mosquitoes will kill you. They'll kill you. I don't blame them. I don't blame them either, Debbie. You need some Debbie time, probably. And there's nothing wrong with having Debbie time. I keep telling people, if Lord, if the Lord didn't want us to have these emotions and feelings and body parts and stuff, we would have never been born without it. Or with them, I mean. It's perfectly normal, human wise. And if you look at it as the scientist, as the psychiatrist or whatever, it's perfectly normal. You're human. You're a straight man. You're gonna have thoughts, naughty thoughts or whatever. Or it goes for the same thing with a woman. You're gonna have thoughts. You're gonna, it's human. And what's crazy is when the doctors are telling these people, and these are just regular doctors. They're not psychiatrists or nothing like that. They're regular doctors telling these people, men and women, single, that it's normal. It's your body. You know, uh, you know, you're normal. You're a man, and you're attracted to the opposite sex, to women. That's perfectly normal. Or it being a woman, and she's attracted to a man. That's perfectly normal to have. And I think what we've done has done more damage. We have to remember um, that we're humans. We are not gods, right? We ask for forgiveness. We pray to God. Right? Now, don't get me wrong. Some other people's sins are way greater than ours. And like I said, that's where they're trying to say, well, there is no difference between sins. You sinned just as much as I did. No, I don't think so. Me looking at a Playboy book is totally different than you going out and raping and pillaging 60 women. I'm sorry. There's a difference there. Sin is sin, but I would say your sin is way greater than mine. And all glory goes to God uh, for forgiving us for sin. Right? And don't let these people play games with you. Right? There ain't no way although I'm sinning if I committed that sin, uh, is greater than someone that just went out and instead of looking at a Playboy book is actually going out and raping these women and killing them. There's a difference there. I don't know what to tell. In my opinion, there's a difference there. And I'll have to take that to the Lord. Lord, is there anything to that? I don't know. I heard you just ask forgiveness and bam, you got it. No, I didn't. I hope I do got it, baby. But I don't have God. I don't know what to. I'm just having a conversation here. I'm not saying any of this is me. I'm just voicing my opinion on things. Right? And so, but thank you for the forgiveness. And I forgive you, Debbie. You don't believe what Debbie says. I mean, I would let grandkids, but that's not happening. No, that's all right. Get yourself a good man and baby him, mother him. Well, at least baby him. What don't you believe in, Deb? That's all right. Listen, my whole world has been all over the place, accused of things I'd never done. Don't even know these people. I don't even have a mind to pull something like that off. I'm mainly a lover when I can find a good woman to love. I don't go out and conquer the world. Excuse me. And I'm just a nobody. That's all. I'm a nobody. God is somebody. People are like, well, you keep saying you're nobody. Well, I'm not. It's God that is truly the one. I'm just a follower. And I have bad days. I'm still waiting for Miss Debbie to tell me what she don't believe in. I am somebody and I am not a flower, a follower. Oh, she's not a follower of God. We are not the same. She is not the same with me. This is true. This is true. This is very true. What else? Go on. Keep it expressing yourself. She's not a follower, and we are not the same. No, you're a man or you're a woman. I'm a man. That's true. My God, look at that thing flying out there. It's a mosquito giant. God does not want you to put yourself down. I'm not putting myself down. I'm talking. Oh my God, this woman always tries and does this to me. If she can get on my last nerve, she'll jump right on it. I know that. I'm not, I'm just saying I'm a sinner, but our sins are different. Yours is greater than mine. Mine is lesser of the. Although sin is sin, I ask for forgiveness, and my sin really is not. No one's. I'm not hurting others with my sin. So you can't compare my sin to these people that are making money off of these children, raping and pillaging everybody, killing everybody on the street. Their sins are greater than mine, greater than yours, probably. Depending, I'm not sure. She's laughing her little butt off. Well, she's, well, here's the thing. She's a beautiful woman. She's got plenty of men after her. And I don't blame them, right? She's a beautiful woman. So I don't blame these men. I don't, hey, it's to each their own, right? I need a woman like Shane's got, like Shane's wife. Not Shane's wife, but a woman like Shane's wife from Squirmy and Scrubs. Great channel. But what a strong woman. A great woman. Kind woman. And that's what kind of woman I need. You're crazy. No, I don't. You do too, Debbie Fox said, no, you're crazy. No, I don't. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just talking, little lady. I'm just talking. Talking about God, talking about our world, talking about religion, talking about sins, right? And labeling sins. What is the greater sin? Although sin is sin, I do believe there's greater sin. It's like Bartimaeus with Jesus, right? Jesus wasn't a sinner. He didn't do anything. Bartimaeus was a known rapist, troublemaker, and crazy man. And they chose Bartimaeus. They chose the crazy, wild, sexual madness of the madman. That's pretty crazy if you ask me, but whose sin was greater? Oh no, I'm crazy. Why are you always saying I'm crazy? You ain't no bowl of cherry yourself, little lady. Always, always saying I'm crazy. All right, I'm crazy. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? Ah, nothing like some tweed and tea. Natural tea. I never said I was a walk in the park. You ain't no skipping a jump through tulips, I'll tell you that. But we love you on this channel. Even though you, wait, she said something again. Let's see what she said. I am not nice all the time. Like me or don't. I know. Believe me, look at me. You and your anger is all over me. If that's possible, look at me. Look at what you've done with your negativity. And you're nice one minute, and then you're a mad dog the next. Explain it, woman. Quiet. Quit making me angry, she said. Well, woman, you shouldn't be attacking people just because they make you mad. You can't send demonic things to people because you don't like what they say. It's freedom of speech. You can't do that, right? You can't do that. And then in the next breath, get all naughty and sexy. You can't do that. You're playing with men's minds. You're sending the wrong signal. I'm trying to help her. I'm trying to help her. I'm trying to help her. No, she no longer is renting any space in my head. No, I don't think so. Not no more, Debbie. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna be like Rush. No, his mind is not for rent or any god of government. We're gonna take in a second guess. Leave it up to Debbie, yeah. Nah, I don't know, Debbie. You're so, yeah, you know what, Debbie? We're not alike. You're so wrapped up into these uh, YouTube channels and this drama stuff and Andrew Pandy and the 2 feet candies and all these people that I'm telling the world that, wow, that's something fishy about that whole thing. And for one, numerous times you've told me on this channel, on a live, that my missile was just not potent enough and not big enough. And that's the worst thing you can tell a man, woman. The worst thing. No, you're running in a pack, girl. You're running with the devil. And it's just a matter of a time before you burn both ends of the wick and lose your mind. She's Debbie Fox says, I'm not one of those girls that run in a pack. I am a loner. You are a loner. I didn't go to Andy's. You blew your top. I didn't blow nothing. The last time I remember you was blowing Valdez kisses in my chat. But I didn't let it get me upset. The day you saw me in Andy's panties, you got mad. Oh my God, I'm not vomiting right now. You were in his panties. My God, woman. How much is Andy paying you? How much is he? How much is he paying you to attack us and divert us away from the Summer Wells case? How much? Because you said, I don't want to talk to you anything. I had no idea you were in his panties. I had no idea, woman, to stay away from me. Because you said, I am going to get myself in trouble over there. You get yourself in trouble everywhere, woman. You're just a rolling troublemaking machine. You're just a rolling troublemaking machine. You're like Charlie's typo with panties. No, you knew you were in his panties. He was probably in yours. How much is he paying you? He's claiming he got a new girlfriend, right? He's telling all the world, I got a new one. I'm gonna get I don't know what it was. You and Andrew's panties go somewhere else. Andrew panties. She's hilarious. Woman, what are you on tonight? What are you smoking tonight? You got your tea? Get your tea. She probably hasn't had her tea yet. I am about to throw this phone. She's gonna throw the phone. Don't throw it, little woman. It's just a phone. Then I got high. Yeah, you got high. I don't know what you did. What did they do to you over there? I have no idea. I think maybe you haven't had your tea and maybe maybe you got too high there, Doug. I'm gonna throw up though because just the thought of you inside Andy Pandy's panties is gonna make me throw up, and that would make any straight man throw up. I can tell you that much. And I think I'm going to. But I just let it roll off of me because it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. No biggie. I got bigger fish to fry and more content to make. I'm shocked too that all these people uh, are just I don't know, brainwashed or whatever. But they believe I think they believe their own lies. That's what I think. And you know what? I've been watching so much of this crap on YouTube. I don't want to. It's like that old saying: if you're around idiots all day, you're going to become an idiot. And I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. I hope he doesn't wear panties. I can't see that Tasmanian devil wearing panties. I don't know. I don't even want to know, Debbie, what these people do on your off time. I don't even want to know. To even think that you have thoughts of him in his panties is scaring me. I wonder if he's into the black arts or black magic. Debbie, how much is he paying? Is he paying you to? Is he paying you to look at his panties? Or are you his new girlfriend he's been talking about, or a new woman or something? He's moving to Nevada. Or he's moving somewhere, I don't know, somewhere out west. Do you really think he has money? Oh, he's got tons of money. My money. They all do. They all been stealing from me. Every single one of them been hacking my accounts probably and stealing my money. I'm not going to lie. I found out that uh, some of these sickos ain't dead, and some of them had children, like this David Parker Ray, or whatever his name was. Yeah, he had kids, more than people knew. And some of these people, it's too crazy. I don't want to. I don't want to go into it, Debbie. I don't want to spook you. Just you be safe, little woman. You want to start some shit? No, I ain't starting no shit. Let's go. Come at me. I can take your bohemian. I'm not talking about you. She's gone spider monkey on me. She's gone completely spider monkey on me. She's gone spider monkey on me. She's thinking about Andy Pandy and his panties, and now she's screaming for help. Well, it's always fun. I told you that, Debbie. You hook up with these bad boys, and the next thing you know, it's too late. And now they got you in his panties, and they're all up in a bunch. And this is what I told you, but you don't listen. No, you you say I'm crazy. Well, who's crazy now? You yourself said that, not me. Let that be let that be noted in YouTube chat that she said that, not me. She's delirious right now. Let her. She's laughing her butt off. She is funny. She's funny. He is a dragon. I don't know, woman. Well, I'm the one that's I'm gonna be the guy on YouTube that lost out to all these all these women. I lost it. Andrew Pander and his panty collection is just horrible. It's just too much for me. I can't bear the weight of that. I can't bear the weight of it. I'm vanilla compared to Andrew. I don't care what you are. I don't care what I don't care what you do on your off time of this chat. Just don't bring it back to this chat. Send that sickness or whatever it is back to the channels, Andrew's channel, and Ernie's channel or whatever. Whoever's going, and I wish that on none of these guys. I wish it on none of these guys or women. But I'm sorry, I don't sleep with animals. So yeah, that's not my problem. I'd send that back. Send that back in Jesus' name, amen. I told you, woman, stay out of them chats. You're gonna come home with something. It's like going into a garbage dump, right into a can, and you didn't listen. Now look at your brain. You're talking about Andrew's panties and all kinds of stuff, and he's got a new woman and everything. You gone crazy, girl. I don't think it, but they probably cursing you, stealing from you. They're stealing from me, so I know they're stealing from me. I ain't dumb. I may look it, but I ain't shadow banning me, hacking me. These idiots, no, Debbie, I had enough of these idiots. These idiots were blackmailing me. If you don't stop, we are going to show your giant penis. Oh my God, don't do that. To who? To the whole world. Oh my God, I already get 10,000 emails a day from 12 dating sites I don't belong to. Women all over. Well, you might as well because I just ain't got enough time. My God, how can you do that to me? That's it, Kramer. We're showing that. Oh my God, it's giant. It's a monster. My God, no. Screw you. I don't give a crap. I ain't coming down off my cloud, as Bush saying. I don't want to come back down from this cloud. Took me all this time. Yeah. Let me see what's going on in chat. His panties, if he did wear panties, what color do you think they are? I don't know. You just keep them people away from me, Deborah. No, I ain't got no grudge against them, but I seen how he was with old Bernie or Ernie or Benny Keys in that video of them two talking. Why Benny was in his hot tub, is rubbing his nipples, asking him if he's ever been gay. You ever been gay before, Andrew? Sure. What the fuck? And as soon as he said sure, oh, Benny got a grin on his face. Started rubbing his nipple. He started rubbing his nipple. It's like, what the heck are we seeing here? This is crazy. I got out of it. I was laughing so hard because these two they were in love. I remember that video. I remember that day. I was like, oh man, this ain't good. This ain't good. And they were talking for hours. Andrew was drunk. Benny was trying to seduce him right over the YouTube. Debbie, it ain't funny. It was hilarious. As soon as Andrew said he's been gay before, my God, Benny lit up like a Christmas tree. What? Started rubbing his. I'm like, oh, Jesus save me from this. How can this be on YouTube? And they weren't acting. I think they were in love. No, Debbie, you can't lie. You can't lie no more, Debbie. You can't hide your lying eyes. Everyone can talk crap, but I will never believe he is gay. He isn't gay. I don't know what he is. I don't care either. But I don't even want to get involved in it. It was just too scary for me. That's no place for a straight man, right? It's just saying that, and you can feel the eyes on you. You start watching it, and you feel like these dudes are undressing you. I felt so dirty. I had to take a shower. I'm just watching these two chomos go crazy. It was crazy. Debbie loves it. She's over there all the time. Don't bring that back over here, Debbie. You take that back to them butt munchers over there. Go play with their panties and stuff. I already caught her once sniffing my boxer shorts. Came home one day. Debbie, go back over there by them. Oh my God, woman. I don't care if they're gay. I thought it was hilarious, though. I thought it was hilarious. Other people don't take it as funny. I thought it was hilarious. Why would two men be talking and asking each other if they were gay and loved men? They both did time in jail. It is too much for me. Lord, you put me on a earth. And it's gone crazy. No, I can't put up with this. This is too much for a white straight man. I don't care if Andrew is gay. Why would he sit there and have a conversation with Benny Keys? If they ever been gay in prison before, I've been gay. I don't understand it. I don't know. We're different, Debbie. I'm sorry. We're different. I don't understand it. It went from Summer Wells to talking about if they were gay and they were drunk and they were drinking. It was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. He's got big. Debbie says he's got bikini. What? Wait a minute. Let me see what Debbie is saying. He's got red and camel. He's got red and camel panties. Oh my God, Debbie. How do you know this? His panties. If he had, excuse me, if he had wear panties, what color would they be? Red or camel? I don't know. Would you? Wait a minute. Let me see what Debbie's saying. Would you wear a man thong, Johnny? Um, I'm not. I don't know. Probably not. I'm a boxer, dude. I mean, I might wear something like if I was in sports, like when you had to wear a jock strap or something when I was in sports. I had to wear them, but a man thong? I don't know. They don't make man thongs, do they? Do they make nutsack holders yet for men? I don't know. I'm waiting for them to come out. You think by now they would? I mean, to give us that extra support in our stuff, but I don't know. But maybe the world ain't ready for that. They're probably not ready for boxers that comfort your sack. Women think it's so easy. They'll never know what it is. Gonads. Forgive me, Lord, but I feel like I have to explain to these people what the difference between men and women are. And men are supposed to be what women, and women are supposed to be what men. But see, Lord, Heavenly Father, they don't get it down here. I don't understand. No one cares if they're gay. Just don't be gay in front of me. Go somewhere else and do it. That's all I'm saying. I got so many BTLQs coming down on me, and the Fruit Loop parade, and everybody's giving me a lot of trouble and everything. So I don't care if they're gay. I'm not the judger. I'm not the great judge. I'm not the Messiah, the King of Judgment. I don't care. I don't support it. And please don't do that in front of me. Thank you very much. Men's junk is just alien. Woman. It looks weird like an alien. Well, if anything does, it's a woman's body, the vaginal area. And don't tell me it don't, because I seen Alien, the movie. And if that was not a flying vagina spider, I don't know what was. So I don't want to hear it, Debbie. And movies are real. Don't tell me they're not. I grew up in them. Dare you say my manhood looks like an alien? God, woman. You know, I'm telling you, Lord, it's taken us straight men everything to love these crazy women on this earth. And that's all I have to say. All glory for giving us strength to have to deal with these crazy women. Calling my manhood an alien. Looks like an alien. Women's looks like a beat up chicken. I don't know. Whatever it is, I call it a vagina spider. And you just keep yours over there, okay? You've been into many of these chats. And there's a good chance you got spider monkey vagina or something. Now, this woman is saying my thing looks like an alien. She don't know. She has no clue in Jesus' name, amen. She's loving the crap out of this. I do not go over there because you act like my dad and yelled at me. You're great. Woman, you gotta be. I did not yell at you. You know dang well I didn't yell at you. All I said was be careful over there. That's an ongoing case. And you done come back over here with all kinds of spider monkeys and all kinds of crap all over you. Now I'm telling you, I don't care. And for one, you know I didn't yell at you. Is typing yelling at you? You yelled at me. How do you know I was typing? How do you know I'm yelling? No, she said, that's the only chat you yelled at me about. Oh, cut it out. Cut it out, woman. Everyone put your waders on. I've been telling you these are open cases. Be careful where you go. And you laugh at me. What open case? What are you talking about? All of them. Until they, until the, until the authorities get on the TV and say the case is closed, it's over with. Or in case it's all over, and if it ain't all over the news, then it's still an ongoing case. This woman has got me half crazy. You ignore me all day. Are you crazy? You want me to show you I've been talking to you all day? Now you have just gone crazy. You want me to show the messages we've been messaging back and forth? Woman, you can't play that game. You can't bullshit the master bullshitter that has finally opened his eyes to the world and found the Lord. Woman, please, let's just show the receipt. You said, let me see, Debbie said, you said you are going to get your ass in trouble over there. That's what I said. I said, be safe over there. You don't want to get in trouble. You don't want, it's an ongoing case. You don't know what's going on. They want to talk to everybody. Nobody knows. Everybody knows. Nobody knows. Who knows? Nobody. Uh, no, they thought they could shut me up, threatening to. They're making money off my photos, probably. They've been paying people to try and tear my channel apart. Everything I say, I'm tired of these fact checkers that can't fact the checks on a check that was facts. It's just unreal. I can't deal with it no more. It's too crazy for me. That's why I seek refuge with the Lord. All glory goes to Him. No, I don't need no. I need a good woman. I need a good woman. Uh, that's what I need. A good woman, a sexy woman, a woman that just wants to be with one man, and that's it. That's all I need. I'm good, Lord. I mean, that's pretty much it. And that's all that us single men want. Is just a good woman for the Lord to send a beautiful, good woman. Half of the troubles would go away, like Bobby Kennedy, and if we gave these people a beautiful woman, they wouldn't be bothering us anymore. I thought it was a great idea, and it would have worked. But we just didn't have the support through Congress and Senate and everyone else. But I thought it was a great idea. That's what a single dude. We just got what if we had a woman, we wouldn't be here on the dang YouTube, would we? No, no. We'd probably be taking care of their kids if they had kids or whatever. Or probably be watching movies or doing whatever, or my luck, nagging at each other. Probably, I don't know. A woman can also be hell. It's too much for me to think about right now, Debbie. Let me see what she's saying. You said you are going to get your ass in trouble. Yes, I know. I did say that. I did. I was just trying to warn you to be safe around that area. Right? You didn't want Chris McDowell to bring you in and question it. I hear he's pretty tough at questioning. But I saved him the trouble. I questioned myself. Yeah, people were crazy. They were all going to be like, God, they're going to question everybody. I'm like, I'll just save you the trouble. I'll question myself. Where were you on the night of this date? Sitting at home, probably on YouTube or who knows, yanking the baloney, probably. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. Uh, I'm so addicted to YouTube and everything else. I'm pretty sure I was right here at home. But can you prove it? Well, sure. Look at my YouTube channel. And I was probably live as all this madness was going. I mean, I'll save you the trouble. I'll interrogate myself. I'll even put a hot light on me and everything. I'll do it. I'll do it. I wonder if I can get paid for interrogating myself. I mean, I might get it. They might pay us to do it. You want to come down and talk to us, or do you just want to interrogate yourself? And if you interrogate yourself, we'll send you a check for $20. I'm in. I'll video record the whole thing and send it to you. No joke. I'll do it. If they're paying, I'm there. I'm there. I'll save them the trouble. I mean, I haven't been there since. Man, it's too late. Let me look at my documentation here. I heard Ernie Shell put out a list and everything. He sent everybody lists across the whole USA. I got mine in the mail. I don't know how. You guys might have got yours in through email. You might have got it other ways, but mine came right through. I haven't seen my list there. There you are, Debbie. It didn't matter. They were going to bring you in anyways. You're on the list. It's horrible. I'll have to question you, Debbie, in my office. Debbie, I got fireflies all over out there, right outside the window. You see them? You'll see them. Hold on. Dang fireflies. I was looking to see what was going on out there. I seen something blinking. Dang fireflies everywhere. What did she say? I do take to heart some of the things you did, but I am still better than you at this. No, you're not. I know exactly who you are and how many husbands you have and how many boyfriends. Well, actually, I know how many boyfriends you have and how many husbands on the side. So I know it all. Don't worry about it. And I'm also just joking. But I'm a lot better than you at this, Debbie, and you know this. I caught you, well, the first day you were here. And I've been holding on to you ever since. They're upset, but I'm like, the data shows that I was also again once in the right, and it's all about data, and that's what I love about this game is there was nothing really I had to do but just sit back and watch you do your thing, and you did it so well, and I'm really sorry that I'm so good at this, but I've had many years of training and watching this YouTube stuff and watching these people. And well, they thought, well, they got one over on me, but they didn't. They had to revert to magic, witchery, sorcery, blackmail, and all of that. God bless him, but it just didn't work. I'm really sorry. Yes, I know it's just horrible. But is there anything else, Deb? I listen to you normally. Well, thank you. You're such a nice lady when you want to be. When you're not working for the other opposite team. Such a nice lady. I wonder what them fireflies are doing around Debbie. Why are they flying around here is my question. The squirrels, I think, are pretty upset at me lately. I haven't been feeding them. I think I'll get a bag of peanuts. Another bag of peanuts and feed them. I haven't been feeding them for the past week. They don't even look at me anymore when I walk past them. There's like, where goes that cheap bastard that don't feed us anymore? Man, they used to run around me and everything when I was feeding them. But after a week of not feeding them, they shit all over my car. The birds did yesterday. No, they just deliberately. Either that or some guys running around spooging all over our cars. But either it was a bird or some sicko running around spooging all over. I had to wash my car down. Now, what time is it? It's, ah, excuse me. It's 10 o'clock. I wonder, should we do a fire tonight? Show me how the sun shines. Sometimes I think of my baby. She can touch me, smile down deep inside. Couldn't you just kill me, baby? Oh, make up your mind sometime, well, my angel. A little bit of good fiddle, a little bit of guitar playing there. The guitar man, picking yo, yeah. Oh, give me my guitar and that crampon, yeah. Just kidding. Do you have Nat Geo, the National Geological Channel? I don't know. I'll have to check that. I know I got history and discovery and everything. I have to check. Why? What's going on? They got naked uh, Amazon women running around. Dang it! I'm missing all those. I'm missing all the good stuff. I always miss out on the good stuff. Always missing out on the good juicy stuff. So they are having this big Jaws 50. Oh, the sharks. Wow, Shark Week, ain't it? It's a shark that's 50 years old. In the shuffling madness, locomotive breath. I know. What did you say? Why do you keep? What did you say, woman? In the shuffling madness, locomotive breath. Oh, that one time when love is there. Open that page one. Oh God, and in the angels, and the rain, 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 rain. One time more, no, we could slow down. My phone keeps wanting to say Haws. Well, that's probably because you're down there in the country. Even the phones are country. But I'm gonna say Haws when I really mean Jaws. 'Cause I live down south, and even our phones talk like we are from the south. I said I'm watching Jaws, but my phone keeps saying Hoss. And I'm gonna meet you here on the corner. I'm gonna meet you in the corner of the bar. Yeah, 'cause girl, you're country. Your phone is even more country than you. Baby, send me a phone, 'cause I'm in love with your phone, not you. 'Cause your phone is more naughty than nice to me, yeah. And I'm sorry I love your country phone. Send it on home. Send it on home. Yeah, you heard me, baby. Send me your phone through the mail. You can stay home, it's okay, but I need to talk to your phone, 'cause it's more sexier than you. Ooh, 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 and your phone has its own brain. It treats me better than your human one. So send me home your phone. Ba, 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 ba. You see, your phone is more sexier than you. 'Cause when you sleep, your phone it calls me too, and we make love over the internet while you're asleep. Because you're mean to me. You're mean to me. But your phone still loves me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel. God bless you all. That was a little song I was singing out there to all you women that your phone loves me, but you don't. And that's just it's another thing us straight men have to deal with in America. It's horrible. Now, I want you to be having a good night. What do you think about a fire tonight? Debbie, what's your thoughts on a fire tonight? No, too much. You got plans over there at Andrew Panty Panties clearance sale? I want to get some of them before they go off sale, huh? I don't blame you. You want to rub them all over you at night. Yeah, I imagine he'll send you them panties without washing them. You'll be able to get that a nice aroma of Andy Pandy's Bunghole. Nah, well, it don't matter. I'm in love with your phone, not you. Oh, brother, here we go again. So no fire tonight? Well, then I'll have a fire by myself, woman. If you can't answer me when I talk to you, then I must not be too important to you. So I asked you 3 times, are we going to have a fire tonight? And all you want to talk about is panties. Not yours, not mine, Andy's. She said, yes, fire. All right, we're going to end this video and we will be back with a fire and more comic stuff. Maybe adult stuff. We don't know. We don't know what kind of mood Debbie's going to be in tonight. She's in a good mood, but I have gotten out of her. See, my techniques of getting questions out of her have become so good that she didn't even realize that I got the questions out of her that I needed to know without her even knowing that I was getting them. And that was Ernie Shell 101 questioning, where you had no idea what you were being questioned about. All right, I'm going to end this video and I'll be back with a fire. God bless. All glory goes to God. I'll be back here in what time is it? We'll say 11 o'clock. Is that a good time for you, Miss Fox? Is that a good time for you? It's a good time for you. All right. 11 o'clock it is. I'll be back.